gym. New school. Look like they're building a brand new school. Way deep down yonder.
We need to look up and see if the actual age of this school, because now I'm really curious. We might put it on the bottom of the screen here for y'all.
I'm gonna bring y'all on in. Y'all enjoy this trip as we start. Across the creek. Back again with another one. Back again with another one, guys. And today we're doing something a little different. We're doing city tours. City tours. Passing through little beach towns. Down home towns. And y'all country style. We're doing that sucker on feet. We're doing it on feet. Today we're going to tour the city of Evergreen, Alabama. Small area located in southwestern Alabama. It's got a seat in a division of Conecuh County, I guess what it's called. It's governed by a mayor, and outside of a mayor, 5-person city council. Old country building. Here's the anthem. We'll finish the tour.
You can offer me a diamond-plated pearl. You can send me all the riches in the world. You can tempt me with the palaces of kings. I'd give them back in a big old sack and keep the simple things.
Alright. So you can tell, guys, this is a small town. It became a town, I don't know, 1885, I guess they say. Old train depot town. I'll get back on wheels and I'll let you guys get a tour, well, of the train station. Well, it's got early settlers to come from the Georgia area, South Carolina. Back in 1818, old Malachi Warren, he established the first general store in this area. And, well, it's founded in 1819 via the Revolutionary War. James Cosey is a name here. South Main Street. Cosey's old friend is what you can read about. You type that in your internet, South Main Street, Cosey's old friend. The first newspaper in the county was published in Sparta, 1856, in Sparta in 1856. And greenery became, well, 19th century logo. George Caldwell is another name that's said often around this area. Old school, I'm telling y'all the history. If you want the real history, well, you get that in an R-rated back page kind of thing. And well, you got to subscribe for that. Let's cross over, guys. See if we can get out and get hit. Caldwell, nickname Woodsman. But there's a White House, Booker's Mill kind of area. Y'all, let's cross the road here. Let y'all see it a little more. So the land was donated by Julia Hammond. Anybody with any Evergreen knowledge can back up what I'm saying. Well, you got to be a historian. I'm a historian. I done my studies. And go ahead, ask y'all subscribe. Y'all gonna start seeing videos like this as well. A little different than the area that Maria and I actually live in. But again, one of those beach areas, coastal passing through kind of areas. Small city. The town at one time was home to Baptist Orphanage, 500-seat opera home kind of ordeal. In 1882, a tornado hit this place. Destroyed all the buildings except for the Episcopal Church. On November 7th, 1895, fire destroyed the east side of the railroad. And that's the railroad you guys see there. They got blowed up. Shout out anybody lost their life across them tracks too. Woo. Can't hide it, y'all. I can't hide this side. Conecuh County Courthouse on the west side, 1885. Conecuh County Sausage Company here. Let me tell you a little bit about the demographics and the census of the area. Got to give y'all the demographics and the census. Got to. Let's get on across the track. Got to give y'all the demographics and the census. According to 2020, Evergreen population 3591. That's 3,300 people. 70% African American, 30% Caucasian, American Indians. Cities income $30,000 by annual median income. Y'all look, railroad tracks. Maria stopped and ran. I think I'll give y'all a quick 5-minute tour. The capital income $16,000. That's right, we broke around here, but that's all right. We got educational services. You got all kind of employment things that are sort of down this area. It's because there's not that many people in the area. But we're gonna go around this block here. This is where we're gonna start cranking up them pop-up and chat interviews. Schools in Evergreen are overseen by the Connecticut County Board of Education. Reed State's up here. Old Airport Tower, all that up here. Y'all look at the bricks. Look at them bricks. Look at them bricks. They country. Boy, if it was me, I'd whip up me some old concrete and I whip them suckers back in shape and tell them get back up there and trizzleate. Get back up there and trizzleate. So Evergreen is where they throw a fall festival, a Christmas parade here, and where the railroad that hooked Mobile to Montgomery come through this area, and where that's when population was at its highest. That's when it was at its highest. But like I said, Maria ran off in the air and I ran off on my own, y'all. I started walking. Anybody know me, y'all know I bust a block quick. Old school cut a rug. But in 2017, this the original Bigfoot capital of Alabama. Capital of Alabama. Riley's names goes around here. Y'all, there's a few names listed in the capitals here. And well, I won't go into too much detail. I just did a little study. Well, then I stopped. I'll go over here and show y'all. Well, I already showed y'all, but let me tell y'all about the railroad. Scoop it on around. But this railroad, well, that old train station you see right there, well, that sucker was put in that country. Y'all, I don't know a whole lot about the area. I got some roots tied to this area, and I'm appreciative of that. But, I ain't really breaking no ground with this tour. I'm just making sound for the people down here. Being a voice, and letting the old country folk know well, this old town ain't shut down like most people think it is. Everything's obviously be redone. But there's an airport tower here, and Connecticut County. It was established in 1931 as part of the U.S. Air Mail Service. Y'all sorry about that wind. I know it's coming right in y'all camera. Between New Orleans and Atlanta. See, between New Orleans and Atlanta. And it was a Navy training site during World War II. And this also can be found, well, the history of it can be found in Evergreen. Look, check this. See if I lied to you. See if I didn't know it's called the Emerald City. See if I lied to you. Yeah. Quick tour. All right, so without even going here, I can tell y'all look, I didn't lie to y'all. There's council members right there. I didn't lie to y'all none. We're gonna give them a quick walk through. I don't know if it's open or not. We're currently working on, yeah, they're not open, but historic site. Mayor Pete Wolf right there. Y'all know the mayor, Mayor Pete Wolf, District 5, Diddy, 10 skippers. And everybody get a little taste out here, coming down through that countryside. We're coming down through the old, definitely the bike here. On our front. It was Trizzleate, old school Trizzleate. I was gonna tell y'all, Richard Shipp was one of the first settlers to arrive from Georgia in 1818 to this area. And he owned most of all the land in Evergreen. He owned all the land. And well, Malachi Warren, which I already mentioned y'all from the Revolutionary War, well, he come in and said, give me some of that land. He about like me, where's the deed? Need the deed. And what I need it for my children. And speaking of my children, y'all, I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for stopping and catching all these videos. And me and Maria, we decided we about to crank it up. We about to go hard for our children. Y'all gonna see it in all these videos. Book of Meal is another one we're gonna talk about. Let's hop off in the car, y'all, and we'll finish the tour on wheels. All right, y'all, I said we was gonna hop on wheels, but well, I decided not to. I decided we're gonna walk over to the railroad. And well, if you grew up in this area, you probably played on these tracks. I'm not sure, probably played on these tracks. Again, I apologize for the wind noise. You guys got to understand I'm out on feet, and you got to hear me best way you can. But well, there was a census guys. Y'all look, I can't talk. There was a census I looked up, y'all. Look at that beautiful art on that building over there, say Evergreen. Y'all see it quite young over there? There was a census that I looked up. The earliest one I could find was back to 2020. And I talked about the workforce employment opportunities. I know I ran through that earlier in the interview. But there's 18%. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. 18% finance, insurance type jobs out here. Most of your jobs, there's 30–40% gonna be in educational. There's manufacturing out here. There's opportunities to work on the road, the pavement out here. And this is also a big passing through long haul trucker. And they haul them trees, them evergreens and pines. I'm talking about the good ones, y'all. Woo, golly, y'all. They hauling them pines on the interstate, the right way. But there's educational services out here, chance for you, small jobs. Most of your schools is what I'm talking about. Most of your schools are gonna be K through 12, and well, all of them go to one school. Tight knit area, churches, big church area is all about church, getting your church family And well, that's what they do. Speaking of church, y'all see that white church over yonder ways? Well, if you checked out our old video with my Uncle Rufus, well, he did most of the work in that sucker. And I don't want to take any credit from anybody else that's done any work, but he's done most of the work in that sucker. Well, that's the church y'all was into. Y'all went to that funeral with us, that funeral memorial service. I had y'all in the front row, wiping tears. Woo, wiping tears. Yeah, here's the Depot Square. You see the sign there. And I'm not gonna do too much. I'm not gonna get too far out in front of it. Ooh, y'all hear that zapping? Well, cause Maria's my ride. And y'all, I'm getting nervous thinking she's gonna leave me. We'll go up to the track, son. We'll go up to the track, son. We're gonna go let these people get on out across. We're gonna let them get on out across country style. But as part of the tour coming down through the Evergreen, these people like to get after the old school style. Old school style. Law enforcement drives vehicles that look about like that. And well, there's the Evergreen City Hall. There's the City Hall. But, gonna make my way back, see if we can figure out any other cool sculptures we can show y'all. Y'all see that water fountain? I wonder if we can cross this track and get up to that water fountain. Let's see if we can just cross it. Y'all reckon this against the rules? I don't know if it is or ain't. But don't say we don't go far and in between to get y'all a good tour. And that's what we out doing today. We out getting y'all a good tour. We out getting y'all a good tour. But I'm not gonna cross the road here. I'm just gonna continue to record some of these areas. Y'all, they need some koi in there. Marquise, you ordered them koi? Drop them 20 off in there. Tell them eat that sucker up, eat that pine up. Shout out to Keisha. And shout out to anybody that may know this area. Anybody that may have grown up in this area and it looks familiar to. We out walking that strip today, y'all. We out walking that strip and checking out the area. Checking out the area. And I figure I'm gonna walk it all the way back around. Y'all look, they transport. I told y'all it was a hall in there. I didn't lie to y'all. It was a hall in there. Used to be an old train there, and now they hauling on the road, on that tar. We're gonna get y'all different kinds of videos. That guy's waving at y'all. Why y'all didn't wave back? Y'all rude. Y'all being rude to him. And well, y'all think y'all too good to speak to people. Y'all too good to speak to people. We're gonna make our way on through. We're gonna make our way on through. And well, I don't want nobody to see me out here. And well, they think I'm crazy. They say, you need a ride, get in. I'm gonna say, nah, everything on that old Tahoe running just fine. It's me this time. Me this time. All right. So let me see if I can find you guys. I wanted to talk to you guys about, here you got the Tree of Hope. And on the Tree of Hope, it's got the mayor on there, old Stanley. It's got other kind of positions and all. Everybody that's running, it's got everybody's name on. And everybody may know somebody, but well, y'all, truth being told, well, these people a little older than me. I done spent the last 10 years, well, never mind that. But I've been getting after it. And well, I'm just not getting back around here. And I recognize some of the last names, but I don't recognize all of them. All right. So back when this town became nationally known, back in 1885, that is, y'all see that old bank? When it became nationally known in 1885, there was a greenery from the area surrounding the town, and that's how they come up with the town name Evergreen. Them evergreen trees, they don't let up. And all year round, well, it translates, it look about like that right there. It look about like that. And, so they would use to decorate the festivities. Well, y'all know President Grover Cleveland. And well, if you're from this area, I might be enlightening you on something. Y'all want to go down there and check out, well, and see what they got for sale down there at the yard sale. But Grover Cleveland, President Grover Cleveland, I don't know which president he was, but this area was greatly impacted by him. Y'all look. I'm taking that long walk with some of y'all. Some of y'all grew up across these tracks. Let's make that walk. Watch out for the train. That'd be a bad way to give our life. I wouldn't be able to ask y'all to subscribe no more. But so I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit while I'm out here about Booker's Mill. And that's sort of what caught my attention. And well, I was doing some reading. It's property located in Evergreen, Connecticut County. It was a mill that was used for, you know, milling things out. I believe I read it was built back in the 60s, 1800, maybe 1860s, I'm not sure. It got burned up in 1982, I believe. It provided, well, hydroelectric power to the surrounding community for years. And that's why I call Booker Mill. Booker Mill. And, well, wind power, mill, supply power. Well, I might need some of that. My power bill high. I'm talking KD high. High is the light bill. But, well, it provided a lot of power. And, well, today I tell you what the property, well, it did provide that power, was serves as event houses and farm stores and museum, that sort of thing. And artifacts all the way back to 1887. But y'all, Maria's making her way out. It took her long enough to get up out of here. We're gonna make our way over. We'll find something else to get into. I'm gonna get most of the rest of the city on wheels. Alrighty, so on the left side, we are now leaving the train station. Look at them trees, y'all. They trees are like, ain't nothing up there for me to show y'all. I want to show you the other side, so I'm gonna get turned back around and show it to y'all. There we go. Trying to get y'all the back side. Get y'all some view of the back side. Oh, car behind me. Yeah, the car wash. Work out. I don't know what that is. That an abandoned too? Abandoned. Stuff on both sides. Huh? Sure is.
Y'all out of business sometimes with the gazebo side.
It looked like they say it's run down. Some of the people watching this thing say it look kind of slummish. So ain't nothing to visit.
A lot of y'all run down on the inside, so it don't really matter.
That is true. That is true. Turns out, you wouldn't know till you get down here. It's a lot to visit, ain't it?
A lot.
All these little cavities got cool little hangout spots, but you just got to know somebody.
You gotta know whoever's in them.
Yeah, know somebody. Get turned around and make our way out of here. So we toured all of Town Square, Home Depot, Evergreen Depot, Town Square. Y'all turn around, back to the country, kick y'all out of here. See what's the next little city we might do y'all to tour. You know how this will do. Y'all waving the people right there, tell subscribe. See what else we do. Making our way back out of the town. That looks like that might be the jail right there. Making our way back out of the town over the big bridge that runs over the railroad track. We're gonna take this opportunity to do two things. Thank y'all for watching. I guess three things. Thank y'all for watching. Ask y'all to hit the thumbs up and subscribe.